Greetings, 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 royal family. I am back. Thanks for clicking on the video and welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Everybody's talking about it, so I got a few things to say. So, Doja Cat, right? She got a major cosign recently when Nicki Minaj, okay, Queen Nicki, hopped on the remix of her top 10 hit Say So. Okay? Now, this collaboration, of course, it earned a lot of attention because some listeners, I should say, they actually believed Nicki Minaj was taking shots at Beyonce on the song. Here we go. So the lyric or the bar that Nicki spit on the ending of her verse goes like this. Why you talking about who body fake with all them fillers in your face? You just full of hate. That real ASS and keep your ninja home. Now you looking silly, word to silicone. Again, that was Nicki Minaj's verse, well, part of her verse on Doja Cat Say So remix. Oh boy. Now, everybody got into a tizzy, they had speculations of who could she be talking about. And then, the Inspector Gadgets of the internet got to work, right? So those lines were suspected to be in response to Beyonce's bars on Megan Thee Stallion's Savage remix, which came out 2 days before the Say So remix. So on the Savage remix, Miss Beyonce says, if you want to see some real ASS, baby, here's your chance. I crack myself up. So recently, Doja Cat did an interview with Nick Cannon on Power 106. So he asked her, hey, what's up with that verse on the remix? So according to poor little Doja Cat, who's caught up in the middle of all of this drama, she said that she was not aware of what Nicki Minaj was going to spit on the record. And she says, I don't know. It wasn't discussed before, so it was a surprise to me too. But she killed it per usual. Again, this is when she was asked if she knew what Nicki Minaj was going to say on the remix. So she went on to say, people want to create a story or a fantasy over somebody's lyrics at all times if they're big enough and there is some sort of quote unquote competition to whatever's happening. So it's just for their entertainment and not so much the truth. It doesn't need to be the truth. So at first, everyone thought that Nicki was gunning for Wendy Williams. A little bit of history. Wendy Williams always has a lot to say. Well, she had a lot to say about Nicki Minaj and her marriage. Okay. She even did a segment speaking with somebody who was in law enforcement, asking about charges that Nicki's husband could possibly face, all types of stuff. And she, Wendy Williams said that she doesn't approve of who Nicki decided to marry, and she shouldn't have married him. So Nicki posted to her IG that the line wasn't about Wendy Williams because a lot of people thought that she was talking about Wendy Williams. And because she failed to confirm or deny if she was talking about Beyonce, some people thought that she was. They figured, okay, well, she came out and said that it wasn't about Wendy. She confirmed that. And then when the speculation turned to, oh, she's taking shots at Queen Bee, Nicki didn't confirm or deny it, so they ran with it. Here's the thing, right? This was Doja Cat's first major feature. Correct me if I'm wrong. Major. Like Nicki Minaj is a pop star, famous, right? So this was Doja Cat's first major feature, and I'm sure she was elated to have Nicki Minaj on the remix of her already hit single, right? And all of this is being overshadowed by a possibly non-existent beef. That's gotta hurt. Because every time anyone asks her about the remix, They are going to ask her, what do you think of Nicki's verse? Did you know she was going to say that? Who do you think she was talking about? And it's just like, it's overshadowing her success. That's just my opinion. Also, this is another point that I want to make, or thought that I had, right? If Nicki Minaj would have denied that she was referencing Beyonce or talking to Beyonce, right? There would have been an assumption made about another person. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she said it wasn't Wendy. Oh, well, it must be Beyonce. If she said it wasn't Beyonce, oh, it must be this person. You know what I mean? It would be never ending. It would have never ended. A part of me feels Nicki was being sarcastic when she said that the line wasn't about Wendy Williams. Again, she posted this to her IG story, and it said, it wasn't about Wendy, though, or I wasn't talking about Wendy, though. And I think that, I don't know why, I just felt sarcasm when I saw that, at first. Now, let me say this. I am a fan of good music. Those of you who have been following me for some time, you already know, like, I'm a fan of the grind and the hustle of it all. Like, I say all that to say that I'm not a barb, carb, hive, diner, or drive. I'm a lover of the art of music. Like I said, the hustle and the grind. But I got to say this, man. Nicki, to me, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, Nicki really gets a bad rap sometimes, man, as it pertains to the music industry. Like, I don't care who she likes or dislikes, or who she is said to have beef with. I really don't care about none of that. I listen for the bars. I listen for the, you know what I'm saying, the creativity, the punchlines, for the music. This woman, Nicki that is, could very well be talking about no one, or even someone who we would never think of, right? This is how my mind was working when I was seeing all of these tweets and all of these, speculations and stuff like that. Granted, everyone is entitled to feel how they feel. That's not what I'm discussing here. I think she gets a bad rap sometimes because of how she came in the game wanting to get at every female rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had little beefs here and there when she came in the game, and she made it very well known. She took shots. There was no speculation. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the way she entered the game with that boisterous, cocky attitude, plus she was really spitting bars. She came in very strong presence. So, but male MCs do the exact same thing and they're praised for it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost expected of them to come in the game guns a-blazing. You know what I mean? Anyway, why... I just want, like, who the heck did Nicki tick off along the way? Because you don't really hear Nicki songs on the radio. I was just having a portion of this conversation with my good Judy. Shout out to my good Judy. How you doing? And it's like she gets blackballed. You know what I'm saying? She gets criticized. Sometimes she doesn't make it any better, because she likes the petty drama, right? She participates in it sometimes. But man, she for real though, she really gets a bad rap sometimes. It's like when she was new, she was on top. It's almost like they build you up to tear you down. I guess every music artist could say the same thing. Anyway, remember when people thought that Nicki was dissing Cardi in one of her songs? I cannot remember the song, and if you know it, please put it in the comments. Yeah, like people thought that she was dissing Cardi in one of her songs, and it turned out that she was calling out Miley Cyrus for allegedly messing with Juicy J back in the day. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, and I guess because there's this beef of sorts between Cardi and Nicki, and Wendy and Nicki, and so anything she says is gonna be like, oh, she taking shots at this one. So who was Nicki talking to on the Say So remix? Who do you think? I say probably Wendy Williams. If I had to pinpoint a person, I would say Wendy Williams. Or probably Claudia Jordan, Vivica Fox, and them on Claudia's Fox Soul show, that panel show that she has. And I say that because recently they discussed fake bodies. Lisa Ray recently had opinions about a certain group of women and their fake bodies, and that's the standard that women look up to now because of them, and she blames them. And yeah, Lisa Ray, she talked about the standards of beauty, being set by certain girls, and this was all discussed on the platform. So all of these ladies were sitting there, and some of them did have fillers in their faces anyway, and yeah, they talked about this. So what if Nicki was defending fake bodies all around the world? The ladies on that panel, they were going hard on women who choose to alter their bodies. And as far as Beyonce mentioning a real ASS, right? That could be her repping for all the women who choose not to alter their bodies. You understand? Neither one is a crime. If you want to get plastic surgery, if you got the money to do so, the means to do it, that's not a crime. Unless you do it like on the black market circuit, then that's definitely a crime. But you guys get what I'm saying. That's not a crime if a woman or a man wants to get plastic surgery. The court of public opinion, a lot of people don't like it, and they take shots at women and men who have plastic surgery and yada, 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 right? It's not a crime to have plastic surgery. And it's not a crime to rep and celebrate your real body or, not having plastic surgery. Neither one is a crime is what I'm saying. It could also be a easy marketing technique, to not only get the song trending, but to set up the next feature amongst these ladies, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of months from now, we see a Beyonce and Nicki Minaj song again. Feel what I'm saying? It is entertaining though. This is all for entertainment purposes only, right? It gets people talking, but there are some fans who are going all out and taking it personal. Fine by me. I wouldn't be surprised also if like some record execs put this out there to generate streams, which equals dollars for them, right? So let me know what you think. Who do you think Nicki was talking to in her verse on Doja Cat's Say So remix? Do you think she was even talking to anyone? Do you think that it's Beyonce and Nicki? There's some static there. I don't think so. Listen, we don't know. I'm just speculating, and this is a great conversation starter. So be sure to, when you guys get in the comments, like, keep it respectful, please, because I know that there's some people who are diehard Nicki and Beyonce fans, people who may not be diehard Wendy fan, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it respectful, keep it cute in the comments. I do want to read your comments and tell me what you think. I just think it's are people making it more than what it is? Like I said, if I had to pinpoint a person, it would either be Wendy Williams, because we've heard the things that Wendy Williams had to say about Nicki's physical appearance and her personal life. And I would also bet on Claudia Jordan's panel on her Fox Soul, what's the name of that show? Is it Cocktails and Queens and Cocktails, whatever, because they were also being heavily criticizing, women who choose to have plastic surgery and stuff like that. And I think it's very interesting that some of them physically look like they went overboard, with some plastic surgery. But anyway, I'm rambling on. So get down in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the commentary. Drop down in the comments, leave a respectful comment. Thank you in advance. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Royal Family, we are growing. We've earned about 15 new subscribers in the last 2 days. So welcome to all of the new Royal Family members. Thank you for your support. I love your respectful feedback. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and make sure you click the notification bell, select all, so you don't miss any of my uploads. So I'll be back. Make sure those notifications are on, Royal Family. Until next time, peace.